Hey guys, good morning, it's Henlu here. This will be the first workout, 30 minutes in this lovely corona times that we're having, unfortunately, so stay safe, keep washing your hands, not only your hands but preferably everything else as well. Don't worry about that now, rather do that after the workout. So we'll try and get you a little bit of hot and sweaty in the next 30 minutes. Only thing you need, guys, is maybe a yoga mat, have your water and your towel ready. Maybe best thing is probably get your phone out of the way if you're working off your tablet and stuff so you don't get interrupted. Use this half an hour for yourself. Keep your immune system up, get nice and strong, keep fit in the process. Get the family to join in, your kiddies can play around, get the hubby or the wife to join you. Right, so you don't need any equipment. We're not going to use any weights. In some of the other videos, I'll use some props where we use a towel, maybe some water bottles for those that have weights and stuff at home. I can also give some alternatives. Right, so we're going to warm up. Important thing is listen to your body. Make sure that if you're feeling something, if you're feeling uncomfortable, if you're feeling showing some symptoms of maybe getting the flu or whatever is going around at the moment, make sure that you don't overdo it. Rather, take it easy. If you're feeling alright, work hard. Some people's fitness levels are different from others. I'll try and give you some alternatives during the session. So if we're maybe doing jumping squats, you can just do the normal ones. If you've got some injuries and issues, try and always revert back to the easier option. Right, also have your clock nearby so you can see that we're going to start for about 30 minutes. Right, so just to get going, please give me your feedback as well afterwards. And on certain exercises, if I'm maybe saying we're doing 45 seconds, if it's too easy, just continue to do it for a little bit longer and then bump on to the next exercise. Right, so we'll get started. I want you to have your legs about shoulder width apart, nice and square on. You take your bum back, you sit nice and low, and you roll through the shoulders. Sit nice and low, roll through the shoulders backwards. So we're going to work for about 30 seconds. It's just to get going. Round the back, big roll. Round the back, big roll. So nice and easy. If you've got shoulder issues, you just do a little squat and a stretch. Squat and a stretch. Preferably nice sit down, big roll. Nice sit down, big roll. That was 30 seconds. Then we're just going to do a step stretch. You pull the toe back towards you. Alternating. You're trying to touch your right toe with your left hand. Trying to touch your left toe with your right hand. Those guys with the stiff legs, just do it there. Just touch the knee. Pull the toe back towards you. If you're a little bit more flexible, step and stretch. Step and stretch. If you don't want to do this step, you can just stand and deliver. Right? Just keep going. 30 seconds there as well. Cool, there we go. Then we lean slightly forward, kick up at the back. Kick up at the back. So important thing here, really lift up at the back. Lift up at the back. Lift up at the back. So you're getting a stretch over your quad. You're not just standing doing that. Then you're wasting your time a little bit. Right, so good high lift. Good high lift. Good high lift. Alternating. Keep working. So 30 seconds as well. Right, one more on the right, one more on the left. Then we stand up nice and tall. Open up through the hips. Knee up to the front, out to the side. Knee up to the front, out to the side. From the front, you'll see me just there. Open. Open. Keep alternating. Open. So we're doing that one for 30 seconds as well. It's got about 10 seconds to go. Keep going. So just going from one exercise to the next, last one. Right, now we're going to get into a slow reverse lunge. You've got space behind you. Step back, bend the back knee. Swap. Step back, bend the back knee. Upper body's nice and straight. If you feel comfortable, so you're not falling forward there. So also use the mirror. That's why I set it up like this. So you can look at me from both sides. So there, upper body nice and straight. And if you feel comfortable, open. Open. If you don't want to do this one, just nice and easy. Step and stabilize. Step and stabilize. One more. Right. Legs nice and wide. Elbows up. Little squat. Now the back stays straight. Rotation. Rotation. Neck neutral. Swap. Right. Left. Squat. Left. Right. I'm looking right behind me. Squat. Right. Left. Squat. Left. Right. And look, my bum is nice and far behind me. Right. Left. Time for one more. Left. Right. In the middle. We do a little jog. Right. If you can, if you're nice and soft on the carpet outside, you've got your shoes on your mat. If you've got a thick mat, you're just jogging. If you don't want to jog, you march. So that's option number 2. Everybody should be able to do that one, right? Preferably a little jog. Nice and easy. 30 seconds. So normal jogging. Always work with your arms as well. Then after 30 seconds, we just work sideways. Sideways, right? So from the front, sideways, just there. If you're doing the march, just do a little step touch, a little out to the side, but preferably just there. 30 seconds as well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. A few more seconds for 30, and we're going to come down onto the hands and the knees. 3, 2, and you just go straight out. On all fours, hands right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. Right arm, left leg, stretch and squeeze. Left arm, right leg, stretch and squeeze. Keep alternating. So opposites. Keep your head down. Don't do this. This is no good for my neck. Keep your neck neutral. So you're looking forward and down. Stretch, lengthen, squeeze the bum. Lengthen with the arm. Squeeze the bum. 30 seconds as well. So everything is 30 seconds. One more right. One more left. And relax. Push-up position. Feet a bit forward. Downward dog. And stop in the middle. Downward dog. And stop in the middle. Stretch up nice and high. Stop in the middle. Stretch up nice and high. Don't slip on your hands. If you've got some of those slippery mats where your hands slip, be careful. Keep your hands under the shoulders, up nice and high. Under the shoulders, up nice and high. Last one, relax it down. Cool. Keep the hands underneath. Get the right foot out next to the right hand. Go back to the middle. Left foot out next to the left hand. You keep swapping. In line. Put your right foot next to your right hand. Middle. Swap. Middle. It's a bit hard. Go down onto the knees. Get the right foot out. Back knee off the floor. You're obviously continuing. Don't stop if I'm stopping. I'm just showing you alternatives. Back onto the knees. Swap. First prize is just in line, swap. In line, swap. One more right. One more left. And relax it. Right. Onto all fours. Standing, sitting upright here. On all fours. Try and grab onto your heels. And we just do a little stretch. Push the stomach out as far as you can. If you can't do this one, just hold up there, stomach really strong, so you shouldn't feel this in the lower back. Push forward a little bit, keep it there. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Keep it there, keep it there, keep it there. So keep that stretch, a few more seconds. Right, we come back to the middle. Now we're going to do rotations. So you come into a full push-up position. I'll give you an alternative on this one. Rotate, look up towards the hand, middle. Look up towards the hand, middle. Keep your hips low, so you don't want this, not there. Your bum has to be in the middle. Rotation, rotation. Option 2 is off the knees, not with your arms there, with your hips down. Rotation, rotation. So preferably off the top. A few more. Working on the clock. Everything is still 30 seconds. Rotate, rotate. One more left. One more right. And relax it down. Drop down onto the forearms. You can relax your head. Knees under the hips. Make sure you've got a soft mat. Alternate. Right from the bum. Left. Keep alternating. And if you can see me, not out there, but up to the top. So you're pushing from the bum. Up from the bum. Squeeze. 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 We've been going for about 7.5 minutes. You should now feel like you're loosening up, warming up a little bit. If you need a breather, obviously stop. You should have a sip of water in between whenever you can. Cool. One more on the right. One more on the left. And as you're on the forearms already, don't go anywhere. In a plank position. Full plank. Pikes. Lift the bum nice and high. Down. Lift the bum nice and high. Down. So you keep going on the repetitions. Stop in the middle. Don't drop too low, alright? So you go up, pike, middle, up, pike, middle. Keep going. Pike, middle, pike, middle. Time for one more. And then relax it down on the stomach. Stay there, alright? Don't look up like this. This is bad. So don't do what I'm doing on this one. Keep facing down. Stretch your arms out to the front. Lower back, bum. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale down. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale down. Lower back and bum. It's a small movement. You're not trying to lift as high as you can. You don't want to get into a cramp. It's a small lower back and the bum. Crunch, down. Crunch, down. 2 more. 1 more. And relax. Cool. We quickly pop over onto the back. We're almost 9 minutes in. Alright. Nice and easy. Shoulder bridge. Lift your bum up nice and high. Slowly back down. Make sure your feet is in front of your knees. Your toes are down. You're just doing slow repetitions. You can relax the arms next to the hips. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. So here you're lifting from your lower back. Squeeze the bum, hamstrings working. Exhale down. Lift, squeeze, exhale down. Lift, squeeze, exhale down. Lift, squeeze, exhale down. We've got time for 1 more. And then just to activate the core, guys, put the hands together. Stretch out. You're alternating on the legs. Right leg comes up, touch above the knee. Go back. Left leg. Go back. So you try and touch up as high as you can, right? You can also keep your head on the floor if you're just beginning. You feel a bit uncomfortable in the lower back. Or first prize would be to be up. Touch the toe. Touch the toe. Or just there. Little crunch. Or you keep your head on the floor. That is the third option. And let's do 2 more on each side. 1 more right. 1 more left. That should give the stomach a nice little burn. And that's a 10-minute warm-up. Right. So if you could follow that first 10 minutes, great. You have a quick sip of water. Give the little face a wipe down. Move my parking ticket and money out of the way. Right, so now we're going to start doing a little bit more strength. We'll go from one set to the next, right? So we're going to work a little bit upper body, core, lower body, and cardio, right? Stay hydrated. And as you can see, no pain, no champagne, right? Some good motivation. Right, so guys, we're going to start with the push-ups. You can do, if you're a beginner, 10 reps. If you want to give it a bit more of a go, you do 12 or 15 reps. So let's say if you want to take it easy, 10 reps. Otherwise, everything is, let's say, 15 reps. So normal push-ups, either off the top or off your knees. I'll show you both. If you work off the top, right, make sure you get your chest nice and low. So full push-ups. We'll do 15. I've done 3, 4, 5. If you work off your knees, knee stays back, nice and low. So you get nice and low. Make sure when you're doing your push-up that you don't have your bum back there and you're doing that, right? So anyway, when I'm showing alternatives, if you're doing normal ones, you do your full 15, no matter what, right? So 2, 1, and relax. Coming into a normal plank position. Right. From here, in the middle, we just do little right hip, left hip. Number 2, left hip. Number 3, left hip. So 15 reps again. Number 4, left. 5, left. You keep going. If you work off your knees, if that's a little bit hard, off your knees. Right, left, right, left. So you get to 15 again. This is option number 2. Option number 3 is just to stay static off your knees or in the middle. But we've got the proper one. It's still, let's do 3. We've got 2. We've got 1 right, 1 left, and relax. Cool. We stand up. Exercise number 3. Lunges on your mat, next to your mat. Forward lunges, 15 per leg if you're doing the difficult one. Right and left. That's number 1. Number 2 and left. Number 3, have a look. My upper body is nice and straight. So what you don't want to be doing is this, falling forward. So have a look. Upper body nice and straight. That looks good. Upper body nice and straight. So you keep alternating. All right. If you're a bit uncomfortable, you've got knee hip issues, your option number 2, whilst the others keep going in the lunges, is just 15 squats with your bum behind you. Preferably the big lunge. Right, keep going. Right, let's do 1 more right. So 15 in total, 1 more on the left. Right, you can obviously take a little breather in between. Then we've got 30-second star jumps. Right, big ones. Soft on the toes, all the way up with the arms. Don't do that. Make the most of it. Up, up, up. Option number 2. side touch, side touch, side touch, side touch. First prize. Big ones. So we're trying to get the heart rate up a bit. Right. Let's see the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool. On the back for exercise number 5. Then we start all over again. Is the power crunch. Cross the hands over the chest. All the way up. That's number 1. So we'll do 15, 2, 3. If you can't do this one, don't worry. Alternative is knees bent. Small crunch. Look at where my hands are. Next to my head. Don't pull and do this. This is not good for the neck. Right to touch. Little crunches. You do 15 or the big power crunch. Let's say I've got 3 to go. So I've got 2 to go. I've got 1 more. And relax. Right. So we've done 5 exercises. We're basically 5 minutes in. You have a little bit of a breather. So we're running through them quite quickly. And we start again. Second set. We've got the push-ups. Then the plank. Then we stand up, we do the lunges. We do the star jumps. And then the power crunches. So we're going one after the other. Right. So you have a little sippy in between if you have to have a rest. If you don't want to have a rest, you just hit it again. Right? So you can basically try and work in real time with me. It's just do exactly what I'm doing. Right. Still got 10 seconds. 15 push-ups if you do the harder one, or 10 if you're doing the easier one. Off the top or off the bottom. Right. So 15. That's 10 if you just did 10. If you do the full 15, keep going. I think 2, 1 if you worked off your knees, you were just doing those ones. Right? All the way. Cool. So now you've done your 15, give or take. You can take your own time, guys. You can do 10 reps, have a quick rest, like I'm doing now. Do another 5 if you want to get to 15. Right. Back in the plank. Legs shoulder width apart. 1 left. 2 left. 3 left. It's one of those where your feet slipped a bit. Just adjust it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 5 6. So get into the obliques nicely. Side abs. Where we store all the Swiss cheese and the red wine. So work on those a bit. Let's do 3, 2, 1 right, 1 left, and relax. If you're a little bit out of breath, take it easy. Take a few deep breaths. We stand up again. We get into the lunges. If you've got knee hip issues, you prefer to do the reverse lunges, you do 15 per leg there. You do the forward lunges, you work from here. Look in the mirror if you can't see me. Upper body straight, right, 1. Left number 1. Right number 2. Left number 2. Right number 3. Now for those of you at home that trains regularly and you have maybe some dumbbells, a kettlebell, barbell, anything heavy, a kid, husband, small car, extra food, just hold on to it. Kettlebell normally here. Dumbbells you can hold on just hanging. Barbell around the back, on the neck. Make sure when you're loading weights, you still keep your good posture, alright? That's important obviously. Up and over. Cool? Or you just keep your hands on the hips. So 1 more right, 1 more left. 15 per side or 30 in total, right? I'm talking through it, so you should hopefully have your heart rate up a little bit as well. Get the kiddies and the hubbies and the grandparents and the nannies, if you have any left, involved. Star jumps. 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. Big ones. His first prize. All the way up with the arms. Soft on the toes. So we get the calves going as well. Alternatively, side touch, side touch, side touch, side touch. We've got 8 seconds. Keep going. Enjoy it. 4, 3, 2, 1. So that was your cardio part, alright, to get the heart rate up a little bit. Then you slowly, for exercise number 5, we come down Onto the floor again. And we're 18 minutes in, eh? Time flies when you're having fun. Right, power crunches again, or the small crunches. So up, number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're not doing this one, 7, I'll show you the other one, knees bent, small crunches, 1, 2. So you also do your 10 or 15 in the crunches. But as I'm doing this, I can just as well get a bit of a workout myself. Let's do 2 more, 1 more, and relax. Right, 19 minutes in. So again, it took about 4 minutes, give or take, to run through that 5 exercises. If you run quickly. Now, if you feel fine and happy, bump. We're going to do a 3rd set as well, so it's quite effective. Right, so the 5 exercises, the push-ups, the plank with a little hip motion from side to side for the obliques. Then we stand up, we do the lunges, alternating. Then we do the star jumps. And then we do the power crunches or the small crunches. So this is your time to recover a little bit, so that when you do those 5 exercises, you literally want to go from one to the next. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So you try not to rest in between. Do 5 exercises, then have a little bit of a rest. We've still got about 15 seconds. Right. So then, if you started with 15, now get tired and now go down to 10. Rather do 10 reps, rest, and do another 5. So continue getting to your 15. Alright? Cool. Push-ups again. Right, there we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So don't rush it too much. I've done 10. You can have a breather, make a rest off the knees. And then you do your other 5. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you did it off your knees, same thing. There's a line between your hands. Your head comes down on the other side of the line. So there. Cool. So that's exercise number 1 done. Plank in the middle. Right. 1. Left. 2. Left. 3. Left. Now this is very uncomfortable, guys. You can also just do a static one. Do it for the timing that we're doing the 15 per side. If you work off your knees, same thing, or side ones off your knees. Alright? Let's do another 3, 2, 1 right, 1 left, and relax. Cool. We quickly go back into the lunges again. Stay on your mat, or next to it, if you've got shoes on or if you're outside. Enjoy the good weather. Alright. 1 and left. If you have weights nearby, pick them up. Make the most of it. Hold on to those dumbbells. Put a kid on your back. Kettlebell. Keep breathing. Concentrate, stomach and bum strong. Lower back straight. Keep working. Upper body nice and straight. Don't fall forward. Right, so 15 per leg or 30 in total. Whew, that should get you going a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. No pain. No champagne. Alright, star jumps. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So big ones. Full 30 seconds, hey? All the way up, all the way down. Option 2. If this is hard, doing side plane, you can also jog, guys, as long as you move. Skip rope. If you have a skip rope at home, use your skip rope instead of the star jumps. Keep going. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it. Cool. Still got the power crunches. 3rd set. Do it this way. Legs flat. Cross the hands over the chest, all the way up. That's 1. So you just want to get up, shoulders above the hips, so this doesn't count. You get all the way up there, or you go, don't have to go forward, except if you want to stretch your lower back a little bit, but just in the middle. I think that's about 5 or 6 7. Just work with my pace. 8. If you are doing the small crunches, guys, these ones, you're going to run through 15 quite quickly. So you probably want to maybe try and do 20 or so. Power crunches, stick to 15. Right, let's I've got 3 more from the stomach. 3, 2, 1. Alright, happy days. We're about 23.5 minutes in to a 30-minute workout. So you have your little breather. We've run through those 3 sets. Right. So we're still going to do a couple of things. Alright. So you just rest and recover a little bit. If you need longer recovery, you need to go to the loo. One of the kids are crying. The husband needs help. Just pause the video, quickly go back, come back and continue. So try for this 30 minutes, you actually want to try and keep going. That's part of the plan, obviously. Right, cool. So we're going to stand up. What we're going to do, we're going to try and burn the legs a little bit. Big muscles, they burn a lot of calories. Good for the metabolism. Right, so first thing, it's for 20 seconds only, we're going to run fast. So here you want to go really fast to get the heart rate, but it's only 20 seconds. So the plan would be to really run nice and fast. Drive your knees, work with your arms. So not there or back. You're running in front of you, right? Fast. If you're not running, do a really fast march. So quick. Right, so let's run through those. We're starting with this fast run. Right, so let's get ready. 3, 2, and 1. 20 seconds. Drive with the knees. Get your knees up. Use your arms. Good. Don't slow down. I'm talking and running. So if you're not talking, go a bit faster. Few more seconds. Few more seconds. Go. Go a little bit faster. 4, 3, 2, and relax it. Right. Make sure you've got space on both sides. Straight into this one. Side stretch. Middle. Side stretch. Middle. So you bend into your left knee. Inner leg straight. Feet comes back together. Toes are pointing forward. Keep working. Side. Side. Keep going. Side. 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 Keep working. Bend into that groin. One more. And swap. And relax. Right. At the front of your mat, you've got space to put your hands down. First prize is the following. Down. Kick. Knee drive. Up. Stand tall. Down. Both feet. Kick. Knee drive. Up. Stand tall. Option number 2. Bit easier. Down. Step. Knee drive. Step. Stand up. Swap with the legs. Down. Left leg, left knee, right knee, left foot, right foot. Up. First prize with me. Kick. Knees. Stand tall. Down. Kick. Knees. Up. Stand tall. The option 2 people, you're still doing this one. Step. Knees. Step. Up. You the whole time continuing. Don't stop and watch. You keep going. Swap. Knees. Step. Up. Right. Catch the breath a little bit. Still got time for one more. So again, we're going to run through the running on the spot. 20 seconds fast. If you're marching, take 30 seconds on your watch. Or have your stopwatch open on your phone or something. 30 seconds. If you're running fast, 20 seconds. Then the side touch. Then we do that sort of fake burpee with a mountain climber. Right. Let's get ready. 20 seconds, nice and fast. If I'm out of breath, if you're working hard, you should be too. Right. So let's get ready. Running on the spot, high knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Drive. Arms. Knees out to the front. Stomach strong. Work it. A little bit faster, 10 seconds. Come on. Do something sitting on your ass all day at home, not being able to work, doesn't help. 3, 2, and relax. Nice. Straight into these ones, catch your breath. Side stretch, middle. Side stretch, middle. Side stretch, middle. We do 10 per leg. Number 3. And swap. Number 4. And swap. Number 5. And swap. 5 to go. You can also do the little plyometric jump if you want. Goes a little bit faster. Back to the middle. Little jumping. Little jumping. 2 more. Either the step touch. And swap. Last one. And swap. And relax. Nothing to finish off with, like a nice burpee mountain climber. Right, we're almost there. Close to the front of the mat. First prize is the jump, knee drive jump up, or you do the step step. Right, so down, kick, knees, knees, up. Stand tall. Down, kick, knees, knees, up. Stand tall. So you do 10 of these as well, or 12, or 15, if you want to give it a go. That was 3 down. 4, up. For the people doing option 2, down, step, step, knee, knee, step, step, up. Swap on the legs. Step, step, knee, knee, left, right. Up. First prizes, you still go. Kick, knees, knees, up. Last 2. Knees, knees. Last 1. Knees, knees. Whew. Good. On my watch, that's 30 minutes on the dot. If I can, there we go. Good 30 minutes. So what you can do at your own time, you can do a quick stretch. You can do this for long. I'm going to show you very quickly. Normal child pose. Sit your butt nice and low on your feet. Stretch your arms out to the front. Relax it there. Or have your arms backwards. Do this for at least a minute. It's like 1 minute. So check your watch. Nice comfortable stretch. So I'm not going to do it for a minute. You are. Then we come on to all fours. Most of my clients know the stretch. Right foot out next to the right hand in line. Not there. 4. Far forward. Back knee just off the floor. Push your hips forward. Stay there. If you feel comfortable with your hips pushing forward, keeping your hips neutral, you can do a nice rotation up to the top, or you just keep your hands on the floor. So you keep that stretch. Good 30-40 seconds at least. Then you relax it down. You swap it around. Left foot far forward.